how very much she's vaccinated, and you know how deadly your topic is. I'm Natasha. Okay, I think we're already running a little behind schedule, so let's begin the case.
Yeah, summarize. Someone please summarize.
Nina, go ahead.
So, the situation dates back to 12 August 2021 to convict Sandeep Singh is being tried for the murder of the late Mr. Kumar, Sandeep, age of 17 and
The now widowed Mrs. Prabanda reported at 0148 hours that Mr. Prabanda was knocked unconscious with a severe hit to the brainstem, which further caused his death. She has also pressed charges against the convict for theft of jewelry worth 19 lakh rupees.
Just another case of a slum boy trying to justify something as big as murder. I mean, come on. These people really think they're smart.
Yeah, exactly. These people think they can oversmart and weasel their way onto the top when they actually can't.
Besides, this is not even a scenario of the movie. We know it's Sandeep.
And I think this is a simple case to conclude. So let's do a quick show of hands. Please make sure to state your reasoning, and then you will raise your hand or not raise your hand, respective of your decision. All in favor of the convict being guilty.
Okay,
Manya, go ahead.
So, as we all know, people like Sandeep, they can be found in almost every society now. I've seen them with my own eyes, doing things like these and crimes more times than I can even count. I have no doubt that this Sandeep did it.
Yeah, I agree. Something similar happened to me once too. My kid's pocket money got stolen and we checked the CCTV footage and we saw some rural kids stealing their money while they looked away for 1 millisecond.
I hope it wasn't too much of an amount, otherwise you're legally obliged to report it to the police.
Yeah, luckily it wasn't. But the horrifying part was they were friends with them, so...
I remember once I was going to my office. I was heading towards my office and I was at a red light. There was a poor boy who came to my window and he started begging me for money. I felt bad for the poor boy because he looked really skinny and really helpless. So I decided to give him some money. I was still at the red light and I noticed him. I kept my eyes on the boy and I witnessed him exchanging the money to a man for some suspicious type of substance. I think we all know what that is.
Yeah, we all need. Of course. Thank you. Nancy? Yeah, Shreya?
So, besides, the odds are not in Sandeep's favor. Working for the Kharbandas and getting pushed around every day, freedom for such people is as easy to claim as killing an individual and purloining their property.
Well, according to the files, Mrs. Kharbanda's report states that Sandeep entered from the back door and started firing blindly. See, this is what I'm saying.
Exactly. How can you believe what the media is saying? I mean, we don't even have any evidence. Plus, what about Mrs. Karbanda? What if she's incorporated? How do we know she's not with
I mean, you would only care if it was for yourself.
Yeah. Besides, oh hello, we know the Kharbandas, okay? They have good reputation in society and are well known, okay? We know.
Indeed, Nina, being a journalist, you should know that, I'm sure you cover events such as these, seeing as they host a new one almost every single month.
Yeah, exactly. Besides, we know they donate to local causes, do a lot of charity work, also have opened an NGO. And I think so we all know and we all can agree that Mrs. Manveen Kharbanda did not murder her husband.
Exactly.
Yes, I totally agree. Like, why would a wife kill her own husband?
Besides, Nina, this is not a save the poor scenario.
But Save the Poor is a real cause.
I
That's
never
why
said it was.
No! Saving the poor is overrated, okay? They can fight for themselves. And being poor doesn't mean you get a free card for murdering people. ऐसे तो मैं भी कर लूँ यार.
Exactly, it's not a normal thing.
Besides, you would only care for poor people if you were poor yourself.
How dare you comment on someone's social status?
Weren't you just talking about the poor people? Again, discriminating them on the basis of wealth. Nina, come on.
Exactly.
Okay, how would you feel if you were poor yourself, Mania? I mean, if you were in their place?
Wait, is she trying to call her poor? What? I can't believe you would compare me with Sandeep and blame it on my death. What?
Okay, now tell me why are you all here? You
Shreya, how hard it is for me to live as a single mother.
Oh God, divorced mother. Oh no, so hard to live. Shreya, even we have problems, okay? We might not be divorced, but we have life. We need to earn for ourselves.
Exactly. Just because you're divorced doesn't mean all the struggles go to you. Our life is not paradise, that our life is perfect.
And we're not going to give you sympathy. I'm sorry, but this is not a very sympathetic situation.
I'm
you know?
just saying that you might not understand that my situation is
What do
even
you
tough.
mean, your situation?
We're here for the Kharbandas.
Exactly.
Not for your situations.
But you know how hard this is for me?
How hard it is for you?
Hello. This alone, and I don't have a
Guys, stop! What are you doing?
Shreya, calm down.
All of you sit down immediately.
I will not give you sympathy.
She has
We all come from different backgrounds.
God, this should not go on the records, alright? What do you think the people will feel like? Such a big case that could potentially affect our entire society and it's being handled by jury members who act like children.
Exactly.
Calm down.
Is this a jury room or a fish market where you can just yell at someone anywhere and anyhow?
Tell her, even my 7-year-old kids aren't that loud. Just stop shouting.
Trisha, you have children yourself. You're a mother yourself. You, out of all people, should know how it feels when your son is being accused of something you, in your heart, know that they did too. Your child is autistic, right? Imagine he was in Jacob's country. Would he still be confiscated?
Well, for one, my son is 7 years old and he isn't capable of committing such a crime like Sandeep did. And second, Sandeep isn't my son.
Okay, now answer this. How is Sandeep capable of doing a crime when Adit isn't? Is it because of the age difference? Or is it because Adit is your son?
It's obvious that Sandeep has done it, right, Manya?
Exactly.
And your ridiculous theories that Manveen Kharbanda could have murdered her own husband. Manya, you told me yourself, right?
Exactly.
They had what?
They had a love marriage. And on top of all of this, Sandeep has admitted himself.
Tanya, can we rewind the conversation a bit? How did you know that Mrs. and Mr. Karbanda had a love marriage?
Well, I don't believe the media of such things. I mean, obviously, they told me themselves.
Oh, does that mean we have a personal bias or something? Like, favoring Karbanda's film?
Oh, no. I don't mean it that way. I mean, not them themselves telling me, but the town's gossip. And also it was in the paper.
I'm not sure if this was in the papers, but something else was. Huh? 12th August 2017. Does that ring a bell? Manya Oberoi? That was the day, first time you signed a contract with Karbanda and Sons.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Sorry. Yes, but we never met that time. I and Mr. Kharbanda, we had no interactions. It was only their secretary who was signing the contracts with me and doing all the formalities. Nothing personal.
And this was on the local news. And if it hadn't been on the local news, it would have saved your company from a tight spot.
Well, yeah, I was going through a tight spot that time, so I had to sign the deal. But I'm not here for that.
Listen, Nina, even Manya has struggled, but she hasn't resorted to crime. And we know
Exactly.
Sandeep has also struggled, but doesn't mean he can just go and commit a crime. Besides, you can't bring someone's personal life into this case. Can you?
I'm actually not bringing personal up. I'm just trying to gain some knowledge of, having.
Indeed, I don't think Miss Nair here tried to personally harm any of you.
Besides, if Mr. Karbanda was here, he would have arrested Sandeep then and there because he knew.
How do you know this, Nancy?
I mean, I just know. Because, of course,
He's a
he has
powerful
he has a respectable figure in society. I mean, someone as powerful and known as Mr. Karbanda.
But I highly doubt it.
Here we
See,
go again.
I keep my personal and professional life apart. But you don't seem to understand that.
I'm sorry, of course. I'm really sorry. And I feel bad for the Karbandas. Mrs. Karbanda. Look, she doesn't even have any siblings and her daughter.
Excuse me, Mrs. Karbanda has 3 sisters, but they're all cross over.
Okay, sorry, I did not know that. But I don't understand how you know this, but yeah, sure. And I His company might have a big loss for this.
His sons, he has two sons, and I'm pretty sure they'll handle the company well.
How do you know this, Nancy?
I just,
Nancy, you know too much about Mr. Corbanda and their family. Natasha, nobody can be related to the Blanchos, is that right?
Correct.
Please look over this.
Indeed, I will.
How can people be so selfish? How can people not be supportive for the innocent? Look at these people here. You, Trisha, only bothered about your own kids. You think that Sandeep murdered Mr. Kripanda just because you think that your own child is innocent. And you, Nancy, you only care about your own personal biases. Literally, how can someone like these people be so selfish? Nobody can do this. And Sandeep is just a juvenile. He lost his whole family at the age of 7. They have nobody for them. Our decisions right now are the ones that are most important. It will make our whole society fall or rise. And I thought that you guys were here for justice.
I think we've already exceeded the time limit of 2 hours that we were allotted.
Yes,
Just
we have.
once more, quick show of hands. All in favor of the convict Sandeep Singh being declared innocent.